Yeah, you just played it. You already have it on there. And then go back to the nose.
Montage.
Just wait for the beat drop. That shit goes
Hey, yo, God, this is crazy.
Dímelo, mi gente. You already know what it is, man. It's 2Latino in the house, aka 2LatinoFL, aka Gio El Frio, aka Brian Soulfly. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Let's go. Welcome to our first ever podcast, man. It's gonna be a nice little series we're gonna do on this channel. It's gonna be fun. We'll just have deep conversations. We're gonna just literally yap, man. The best thing I do is yap, bruh. You can even ask him. The best thing I do is yap. Nah, but we'll yeah, it'll just be cool. Y'all could just watch, enjoy our conversations, man. Comment whatever y'all want to comment, and then let us know anything that y'all want us to talk about and stuff like that. But yeah, we just want to use this. Honestly,
like, just use this platform to really get out what we want to say. Real talk. Real talk. Like Brian was saying, it's just like yapping, but at the same time being able to like sift through all the yap, and then hopefully like leave y'all with something that you can take and use in your own life for real.
Yeah, just really just talk, man. Talk, and hopefully we can get to the point where we can bring guests in and stuff like that. That's the goal. That's the dream. But it just takes time, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully with our personal connections and stuff like that, we can bring people in and just do what we got to do to motivate y'all, help y'all, and really just bring in some positivity, man. But yeah, let's get to it, man. I'm excited. I've always wanted to do a podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast. Because I yap a lot, you know, especially when I'm passionate about something, I could talk all day. And I just think it's cool, man. It's cool. And it's just, yeah. I feel like you could build a better relationship with your people, too. Like, you know, with y'all who's watching. So,
and like,
yeah.
when you think about it, like, everyone says it. I don't know if y'all ever have those parking lot conversations. I know we've had them. I've had them with a couple other homies. It's like, yo, we need to start a podcast. How many conversations have you had like that? But it's like, we're actually going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the first episode of many, for real.
Yeah, first episode of many, man. So y'all just stay tuned. Y'all be ready. But first thing we want to talk about, though, right, for y'all, because this is more of like an introduction to us and stuff like that. And then just kind of, you know, the goals, deep conversation about 2Latino, how we came to be and stuff like that. So the first thing we got is who we are and what we do. You want to start?
I guess I'm starting to sell. Who I am. My artist name is The Difference. On YouTube, you know, Gio El Frio. On a lot of other platforms, YT Snapping, Kingdom Broinen. I go by a lot of things, but artist name, The Difference. And that's usually what I go by, or Gio El Frio. And what I do, as far as the artistry goes, honestly, I rap. Starting to learn how to sing, and honestly getting into a bit of acting. That was always a dream of mine, and like kind of finally stepping in and pursuing it, because with, again, same thing with 2Latinos, is like, why not just go do it? So yeah, going into the music, going into the acting, and just everything all around creative, love photography. But as far as that goes, yeah, that is who I am and what I do. As far as like who I'm representing, mi Mexico lindo y querido.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to,
no manches, güey.
Shout out to ex mi Kipa Hidalgo.
Yes, sir. All right, now it's my turn. All right. You know what I mean? Let's get to it, boy. Can't forget me. All right. So most people know me as Brian Soulfly. You feel me? Or let's do it better. Brian Soulfly, yes sir. Yo. So I do YouTube, obviously. So I do content creating, but I do more in the fitness content creating. I'm working on that. Just trying to pursue my dream in that and making content through there. I just love creating content. I love photography, videography. I love music too, to be honest. So I'll stay tuned. I'll probably be collabing with my boy right here, The Difference. So I'll be doing stuff like that. And just, yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of figuring my stuff out as I go with the content stuff. You know, I have my main channel. That's where I'm going to be at most of the time, where y'all will see me. So make sure y'all go subscribe. You feel me? Y'all go tune in over there. I'll be over there mainly and stuff. So, but yeah, you'll see me here too. And yeah, shout out to my cubano y venezolano, ya tú sabes. Come on now, shout out to my people over there, man. And yeah, obviously, as you can tell by our names, we're both Latinos, you feel me? And yeah, that's what we're kind of pursuing. You know, he's pursuing his acting, his music. I'm pursuing my content creating, you know, fitness influencer and stuff like that. Also would love to get into modeling and stuff like that. You feel me? Modeling.
For real. Yeah.
Just a bunch of stuff that just I feel like is fun and I can enjoy. Like I don't really care about the money like that. It's more of like the lifestyle, the freedom to just enjoy life how it should be, bro. You feel me? Not be stuck in my 9 to 5, working hard, trying to make sure I pay the bills and stuff like that. You feel me? I just want to enjoy life how it is, man. So I want to get into modeling. Hopefully one day, you know, God's will, with all the hard work that I put in and stuff, I could do some acting as well and stuff like that, you know, maybe do a movie with my boy right here, you feel me? Pause. Not like that. You feel me? I'm kidding. I just made that. I made that. Yeah, I made that. Mama. I just made that. Cut that back. Cut that out. Nah, but yeah, that's pretty much me and him.
To what you were saying, bro, high key, like, I feel like it's a calling that not a lot of people have, and it's a desire not a lot of people want. Like,
yeah.
That's one of the biggest things, and we're gonna get into how we met, but that's one of the biggest things that truthfully Brian and I related on the most. It's like we want to be in front of that camera, whether it's acting, whether it's modeling, or whether it's creating content. For me, you know what I'm saying, creating my music and sharing that, like, we want to be in front of the camera, in your ears, just like sharing what honestly, like, we have to share, like what we've created, what story we can tell.
To go even deeper, bro, it's like going off of what he said. It's like, yeah, like I've always felt a little different growing up. If I'm gonna keep it a buck, I've always felt a little different. You feel me? A little special. Not in that way. Not in that way.
Almost though.
No.
Almost.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No offense to my people, but anyway, just I don't know. I just felt different for sure. You feel me? I felt like I felt like God put me in this world for something more, for sure, 100%. You feel me? I've learned to grow that, like, I want more of my life. Like, it's bigger than me. Real stuff. Like, way bigger than me. I feel like, you know, I was put here to just help inspire, motivate people. Just kind of, just be who I am, be myself, and just in a bigger aspect. You feel me? Like, not just for some. I don't want no average life. Keeping it a buck. Like, I don't want to be just regular average. Like, I want to build a legacy. Build, you know, and not just that, but like, I don't know, just a lot of different things. Basically, all in all, overall, in conclusion, I want to just bring some type of positivity to this world and just help inspire and just change the world person by person. You feel me? So that's really what it is. That's really what me and him connect with a lot, for real, because we feel like we want more, not just some regular small goals. Like, we have big goals, bigger than us, bigger than a lot. You feel me? And we just want to keep pursuing them. We want to keep grinding, keep going, and just, you know, do the best we can to give not only our future family a better life, but our current family, and just enjoy life how it is, man. You know, you feel me? Like, we're first gen. You feel me? We come from immigrant families, so we believe that obviously our families worked hard to come here to give us a better life. So now it's our turn to pay that back. You feel me? And we want to use what we have, they didn't have that. You feel me? They probably don't know what the freak we're doing. You feel me? But yeah, we just got that. We just got it, man. We just gotta do it, lock you in, and yeah, bring y'all around, bring y'all in the journey.
In the journey, yeah. Along for
y'all are part of the journey to keep it a bug. You feel me? Like
a big part. Cause I mean, to what Brian was saying is like the influence part, and I felt that too growing up. I always felt like for some reason I was always like the oddball out for some reason. Like everyone else was doing this thing, and then I wasn't called to do that. I was always kind of like to myself. Not like a weirdo, but like more of like a lone wolf. Truthfully, like loner kind of thing, and that
for
was
me,
always.
Which is crazy is like this is why he says it all the time. I'm the yin to his yang, but
yin to yang, innit? You said yin to yin.
No, yin to yang. I said yin to yang. It doesn't matter. The point is that that's how he was growing up. For me, I always tried to fit in. I was never myself. I literally grew up trying to fit in, trying to be like someone else, bro. Real shit, bro. I always tried doing it. Then I slowly realized that I gotta be myself. I gotta be me. And that's when I realized I was different, for real. You know what I mean? Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good, but like,
that's just what it reminded me of. It's like, it's funny how like a lot of shit that he does is what I need to do, or a lot of shit that he went through is that like, you feel me? Is the opposite of what I went through, but it kind of brings us together type shit.
And that's one of the crazy things about these type of, honestly, like past friendship, like now brotherhood, in the sense of like we learn a lot from each other. Every time we connect, it's just like we just have this chemistry. Honestly, we just have this chemistry, and it's like, I don't know, truthfully, what is harder? Like straying away from what everyone else is doing to the point where you're the loner, or it's like just trying to fit into the crowd when truthfully you're not even supposed to be in that crowd.
I don't know,
but
that's what's crazy. Like I
didn't know that.
That's fact. That's a good question. I feel like they're both hard in their own way.
Yeah,
like anything, and it's hard in their own way.
Again, like speaking to the truth, like we were just set apart since the beginning. Like we just always felt different, and then once we got into like a social setting like school or wherever, it was where that sort of reality came, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm not the same as that kid or that person. yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah, that's a little bit about us. For sure, how we feel, how what we want in life, and yeah, we just grinding step by step, man, bringing y'all through the journey. Y'all really, like, keeping it a buck. Y'all are really going to be part of this journey, because without you guys, we're really not going to be anywhere. The whole point of trying to influence people is having people to influence. You feel me? So just, you know, if you're here, if you're watching, if you're subscribing, if you're supporting, appreciate you. Welcome to the 2LatinoFL gang. You feel me? And just enjoy the ride, because we going far, baby. We going far. So
we're getting somewhere.
So now we gotta explain to him how we met. How did 2Latino meet?
That's crazy. Honestly, that'd be a funny story.
It's gonna be like, funny.
You go first on your perspective, and then I'll go from mine.
All right. Okay. So basically, this goes way back. And the crazy part is we haven't even known each other for like 10 years or nothing, bro. Like we just hit what, 4?
Yeah, this year.
But that's what shows you that shows you the true, like, what can come from a true, real, strong connection and friendship. For real. Like, it could be so strong that you don't need 10 years to really build something strong.
Yeah.
You could do it in 2, 3, you feel me? Like, it's crazy how that works. But not to get off topic, but so how we met from my perspective, right? So this is what, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Chilling. I'm waiting, you know what I mean? So this is my community college. This was what, Trig is where we... Trigonometry.
Shout out SPC.
Yeah, yes sir, SPC. Nah, so we was in Trig, all that stuff. Okay, yeah, so it was chilling. I don't even know how long it was before you said something. I don't know if it was like a week or 2. But I don't think it was the first day. It was like...
It was a good little...
It was like a week or 2. I think it was a week or 2, because we took our first test already.
Because we met in September, I think. September, so at
So
least,
August. God damn.
So at least
we went a home. We went a month. Yeah, you're right.
I want to say
a
couple weeks.
Yeah, so we went a couple weeks because that class was every day, right? No,
that was twice a week.
Twice a week. So that's why it went by a while because we took our first. We took
late.
Yeah, we took our first exam. I remember this perfectly. We took our first exam. We did what we had to do. I'm walking out the class, and all of a sudden from behind me, I think he was behind me, or because he opened the door for me, I think. Whatever, he opened the door and he's like, "So how you feeling about the class? How'd you feel about that test?" And that's it. We literally, I talked to him, this and that. We was vibing or whatever. And then we started walking out. This was leaving the class, 8 p.m. type shit. Or no, that's when it started.
Late, bro. It was
That's when it started. We finished at like 9:15, 9:30, right?
Something
Boom,
crazy.
it's 9 something or whatever. We go outside, whatever. We I don't know if we parked close to each other or not. Or no, I think it was at your car. We was chilling at your car because he parked close. We was chilling at his car, whatever, outside, just talking, yapping it up, boom, boom, boom. And we literally hit it off quick like that. Because the thing that connected us was the fact that we was going for the same thing. Yeah. PT. Which we're not going for anymore. At the time, we was going for PT, you feel me? This is before YouTube. This is before we figured out like our real passions for us. We're just living the regular,
what everyone told us to
what
do.
everyone tells you to do, especially in a Hispanic household and shit like that. Just regular person, average kind of person. You go to school, take your classes, meet friends, whatever, get your job and work your 9 to 5, make money, have your family, whatever. And I don't even want to rant about the American dream because you can't tell me that the American dream is almost at $1 million. But whatever. Anyways, point is that we talk, we yap it up, whatever, and that's it. We just connected quick. Like, it's crazy. We talked about school, our future, and doing school. Like, we have the possibility of doing school together because we was going for the same thing. We needed the same classes left, all that stuff, and we just hit it off like that. We was there till what? Like, bro, we even saw the professor leave the class and go to her car and dip. Yeah. We was there for a minute, like a good 2 to 3 hours, no cap.
2 to 3 hours.
Like,
on the first night.
On the first night that we met, the first day.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know it was legit for real. Obviously, we wasn't as close as we are now, but yeah, from my perspective, that's what I remember, and that's how it was. It was just, he said something first. You feel me? And there's something that he told me that I thought was really crazy and really cool because that's just how I am. But he said that he low-key kind of knew that he wanted to talk to me because he saw that I was the only one when waiting for the class to open or for the professor to get there. He would remember. He would always notice that I'm the only one who doesn't stay on their phone because goddamn technology is literally taking over the world, bro. But I was the only one not sitting there on my phone like this. You feel me? I was the only one that I would go on it for like 2 seconds and then go off of it. And I'm someone who really, like, I could live without technology, really. If I'm playing soccer, if I'm doing activities and shit like that, I could live without my phone. I hate the doom scrolling shit, all that. Like, I live for the grind. I love grinding. I love doing stuff not on my phone like that, bro. Like, so, yeah. But
bro,
that's my perspective.
We have to play it back to your special, bro.
Wait, what happened?
God, because, bro, I remember that. So this is for my like introverted type people.
Oh yeah, he's good at people
and
watching.
Like people watching and my observant people, right? So I kind of like to keep my I do like to keep my circle tight, keep it small, keep it real. And before class, like he mentioned, which I thought was actually really funny because I forgot about that. Before class, and mind you, this is 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
Like end of 2021, and everyone's just like, if you go to anywhere really, like a community college, university, like any sort of like meeting, people are just on their phone, like their head is like, this isn't good for your.
It's
that isn't good for your neck.
Crazy.
And I would try my best to look for those people, again, being observant, and I would just stand outside of class and I just kind of observe everyone and how they interact with their phone or sit or stand or whatever. And I'd see Brian, and this man just like,
nah, dude, not like that. Not like that. Nah, you giving me a humpback is crazy. What the?
this man. This man, okay, maybe not.
But at that time I was skinny too. No cap, I was skinny. So imagine the skinny.
Bro,
I could pop up a picture, but I don't know if I want to expose myself like that.
Bro, you know the George Lopez joke that his head is huge? Bro, this guy. But basically, I just always noticed that he wasn't on his phone, so I was just like, okay, maybe I could be friends with this dude. And then I also realized, again, being observant, that he was in another class of mine. So I was like, okay, so maybe it would be beneficial to be friends with this dude. And I guess just kind of like patiently waiting on the opportunity, I was just like, okay, we both finished the exam at the same time, I guess. And I guess I opened the door for you or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, having that courage or taking that leap of faith to just be like, so, what'd you think about that first exam? Or how'd you do or whatever?
It's crazy to think how things work. That if he would have never said nothing, we wouldn't be here right now. Like, it's crazy.
4 years later.
It's all like small things that just connect and everything happens for a reason. I just find it crazy though, for real. Because we've been through a long journey. Even though our content creating journey is low-key getting started, even though I started it like 2 years ago, whatever, I learned a lot. You know, it's crazy how long the journey's been, how much we've learned. And how much more we still gotta learn and keep going, and it's just gonna be an awesome journey. But continue.
But yeah, bro. Honestly, yeah, we stayed in the parking lot for like 2-3 hours because, you know, it's the typical. What's your name? What high school did you go to?
High school.
What grade are you in,
Bro?
I didn't know if this dude was. Really?
Bro, ever since we met, he's never let that go. He's never let that go. Because the thing is, obviously,
Please explain it.
I'm a young kid. All right, I'm 18, right? No, I'm fresh out of high school, bro. It's my first semester after high school, bro. Like, I don't know how college shit works, all that stuff. So he asked me what he asked me what grade I'm in, and I said because I took a year of college during high school, my senior year. I took a year of college. So what did I say, bro? I think I said.
I think you would always say you were a freshman.
I was saying because I thought it was by years or whatever. I didn't know it was by like credits or like semester or some shit. I'm thinking it's by years. So I'm like, well, I've already done. Technically, this is my second full first year. So I'm like, oh, I'm a freshman going on to like freaking junior high. I don't fucking. Oh, I would say I'm technically a freshman, but I'm a junior because I already got my AA, which was the first. It's the first half of like a full bachelor's degree. You feel me? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm technically a freshman, but I'm a junior.
Something funny like that, bro.
Some shit like that, bro. I'm like, bro.
Something funny like that, but oh god. But yeah, we just, you know what I'm saying, we just try to talk about each other, and then again, like the usual stuff, like I asked, like, you know, what's your major, and then that's where we kind of struck on like you're going physical therapy, me too, and basically that's how we met.
Yeah, it's crazy. Off of literally, I just want to know what would have happened if we was going for different things. But obviously, most people like taking those classes obviously honestly are going for something similar, but not even because it was trigonometry. That's a basic general.
High key, like I was very active on the school campus. Like I worked there, and that's how I knew about the grades and shit and the college credits. And I was already there for like about 2 years, and I was in like hella clubs, and then no one in any of the clubs was going for physical therapy. Yeah. So whenever I found someone that was going physical therapy, I just try to cling on to them and be like, yo, you and me, we're in this together. Facts. So when I met this man, like he was saying, like, had we not been in the same major or the same career, who knows where that could have gone. But I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, at the time we were both going physical therapy, because that's another thing that connected us. You know what I'm saying? So
that connected us. The fact that we was both Latino. Two Latino.
Like that too at the time.
At the time, for
high key, we might have been the only two Latinos in
there was class. Latinos there, I think. Just I don't know, dude. I barely remember, bro. That crap is like a blur for me, bro. I was so focused on just getting crap done, bro. Like I said, like when I really grind, I just focus and lock in, boom, 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 and try to get my shit done. But no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there was or not, but
yeah, to what you were saying, like in a class like trigonometry, like you're already weeded out. You know what I'm saying? Like you. Yeah. If you barely just pass by in math, you're not making it to trigonometry. So the fact that it was like older folk trying to continue on their careers, and then like there's younger smart people, and then there was like me and Brian.
Okay. We was just there.
We were just there trying to get the crap done, because that's what the route was, to do physical therapy. Yeah. But again, like just being there. Same place, same time, same career. Yeah, it's more than a coincidence. It's more than a coincidence.
But yeah, that's literally how we met. That's how we met.
Yeah, and again, to touch on, like, we may have been the only two Latino in the class. Like, Brian, like, why did we go with the name 2Latino? Like, why not multiple Latinos? Numerous Latinos. Several.
So here's the creation of the name, because I remember it perfectly. We wanted to be creative. You don't goddamn unk status.
Technical difficulties.
Alright. We back. So the camera was dying, and then our SD card ran out of space. I just put in a new one, put in a new battery. Now we chillin'. Alright, where we was at was basically how we created 2Latino, alright? I was telling him how he's unk, freaking forgetting how he did, but basically, so we actually created this like 2 years ago, I think. It was literally like within a year or two of us knowing each other. But this channel was created after I did like my YouTube stuff, because if you notice on my YouTube channel, like my first few videos is me and him type shit.
The OG stuff.
The OG stuff. Like OG, man. OG.
The original studio.
Yeah. Fact. That's where we're at now. But we was doing that. And then we kind of just decided, like, oh, we should just make our own channel. Because I wanted to, you know, kind of do my own thing and just be solo. Excuse me. I want to do, like, my own type of content, because I want to get into the vlogging and stuff like that. You know, just kind of my own stuff. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just make our own channel? Make our own channel and go crazy and stuff like that. We made it, got everything ready, boom, boom, boom. We was somewhat kind of creating a little intro type shit. But, you know, life happens, life be lifing, and we just never got to it. And finally, two years later, we said, let's get to it. Let's lock it in. Like, if we really want this, we gonna do it.
Right.
Like, so we just locked it in, and now we're here. We're talking to y'all, enjoying this. But now, to the creation of the name, I remember it perfectly, because I don't know how I do, but I just do. Because I just love this. I really love all this stuff. Making the names, making the content, all that stuff. That's how you know I love it, when I'm remembering that. I can barely remember what happened yesterday, but I remember this. You feel me? Like, but the way it worked is, right? Our love for music is pretty similar. We have diverse music, like taste and stuff like that, but some of the music is we relate to and stuff like that, and it's similar. So the two comes from Tupac. You feel me? So Tupac, one of our favorite artists and stuff. Like, you know, we don't have one favorite artist, we have multiple. But yeah, the two for Tupac, but also we thought like two as like there's two of us. You feel me? And then Latinos, we're Latinos. You feel me? Shout out to my Latinos, yes sir. So yeah, we said 2Latinos, right? And then we from Florida, 727 baby. So we put FL at the end. So that's where we got 2LatinoFL. But obviously we're mainly probably gonna say 2Latinos, 2Latino, or whatever and stuff like that, as you heard in the intro to the podcast. But yeah, that's basically how we created the name. You feel me? 2LatinoFL, baby. Come on now. But yeah, that's how we created the name. We created it a long time ago, but we finally get into it. I hope this motivates y'all to finally put that foot down and start doing what you gotta do and get those wheels rolling, man. Don't just start something and not finish it. So we gotta start it so we can finish it. You feel me?
I think one of the biggest things I've noticed, and I'm sure you've noticed a lot too, is like in the Latino community, like in the first generation, it's like always kind of doing what you have to do. And we got to the point of like, why don't we try this thing? Like, again, one of the things that we connected on was let's create something. And it was really Brian, honestly, like, hats off to him for being like, yo, like, I want to do YouTube. And I was that person in his life to be like, well, why don't we? Why don't you?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, let's do this. Like, let's start it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess to why and how we got the name and why we started it and why we're bringing it not back, but why we're finally starting it is just to almost like say you can do it too, really.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go with the current where everyone else is going.
Yeah. You can literally make your own current, man. Make your own current. Go with your own flow. And another thing is I really want to emphasize Latino, bro. That's our main thing, Latino. We want to put our Latinos out there, bro.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? Like, we live in such a negative world, all that stuff, so I want to support my people, bro. I'm so proud. I'm telling you, I'm so proud. I mean, I want to get a tattoo and everything like that because I love my people. I love my culture. I love all my Latinos, bro. Mexicans, Cubans, Venezuelans, freaking Puerto Rico, Colombia, all them, man. I love all my Latino people and the culture, and it's just a beautiful culture. So I want to bring that out, man. And I just want to show people that you can be yourself. Like be proud of who you are, man. There's so much negativity, and people are so shy to be themselves because of all this negativity. Yeah. So it's like, I really want to emphasize the fact that, like, I'm really mainly emphasizing on Latino, bro. That's why we wanted to include Latino, because we want to bring out our culture. We want to show the world our culture, show how beautiful our culture is. You feel me? Like, we just love our culture, man, and you gotta love yours too, man. Shout out to all my Afro people, all that, man. All the cultures are beautiful in their own way, man. And I love the world. I love traveling. I love learning about new cultures and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? I just want to put that out there for sure. I just thought about that, and I wanted to put that out there as well. With the creation of the name and everything, is the emphasis on Latinos and stuff like that. You feel me? That's what kind of connected us to a lot, is the fact that we're both Latinos. We kind of grew up the same way. We relate a lot from our cultures, because our cultures aren't that different either. They have small differences, but it's not all different at the end of the day when you put it together for real.
Yeah. I did have something to say, but I forgot.
Damn, my fault.
No, it's all good.
I just really want to put that out there before I forgot about it.
It's all good. Oh, I remember. Like, had we started this 2 years ago, like, at the time, I don't know about you, but there weren't any, like, Latino podcasts. There were a lot of Latino creators. Shout out to them for real.
Facts. Bro, one of the OG Latinos that I know for sure, like, this is like Vine, bro. Vine era, bro. I don't know if y'all know about Vine. Maybe some of y'all are too young, but Vine, bro. Lele Pons, bro. That's one of the OG Latinos. You have some Mexican. Lele Pons Venezuelan. She's Venezolana.
I didn't know that.
And then
I was gonna say, funny enough,
I forgot his name, but he's Mexican.
YouTuber like Super Ego. I want to say like they're gonna be mad that I got this wrong, but it was like Angry Gorilla or something like that.
I don't know.
Like OG YouTubers would have to be. Shout out to those Mexicans. Shout out to the Chicano. Lil Moco. Shout out to Moco. For real, there's a guy named Lil Moco, but he's not right. Before, like, you know what I'm saying?
There is like I did see a Latino podcast once before, whatever, but you know, I don't know if they still go.
But since we started. And since us now finally getting to it, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Cause that's low key the new norm, bro. Like, it's getting saturated for sure. This content creating stuff and all that. But I feel like no matter how saturated it is, as long as you're unique, you bring some type of impact, some type of uniqueness into this content creation world, it's limitless. It's really limitless. Your creativity is unlimited, because that's what it is. Content creation. You're creating, you feel me, content for people to enjoy and get inspired. So it's like, as saturated as it could be, like, I feel like you could still grow. You could still be something in content creating. You feel me? Like, just because there's so many people doesn't mean it'll stop you. There's so many people in this world, and not everybody does it too. For us who are in this world, think it's saturated based off of how it was before. But if you really think about it, it's not. There's still so many people doing regular stuff, trying to fit what the society norm is. You feel me? Yeah. So there's really no limit to it, for real.
Yeah, I think, like, as far as, like, uniqueness and, like, that goes, I want to say, like, being able to express yourself, like, truthfully, I guess, like, because the light will always shine in the darkness, right? And talking about the oversaturation, if it ever got to the point where we're, like, dressing like everybody else, talking like everyone else, recording like everyone else, then it's like, okay, yeah, this is a part of that, again, like, current, that cycle. But truth be told, we're just two Florida boys, not the island boys, not the island. Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. But we're just two Florida boys coming out, like, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to make it, stealing their line, but, like, really trying to make it, trying to have a positive impact on the world.
Yeah, real, for real, in our own way, in our unique own way. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, with this content stuff, and especially nowadays, it's so hard to be original. You feel me? So hard to, like, come up with something. You feel me? And now with, like, TikTok and all this stuff, like, it's trends. People do trends. People are gonna copy the trend. But obviously, like, when it comes to this, you take and you make it your own. That's how you make it original. You feel me? Is you grab the idea already done, that works, that is cool, that is good, and make it your own. That's how you stand out. When you grab it, make it your own, and make it unique. You feel me? That's really how it works. So,
like, if I can kind of take it a little bit to the side, like, that was a big thing for me. Like, I remember maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I found out, or I saw that Michael Jackson wasn't the creator of the moonwalk. He was an innovator. I don't remember the...
Wait, for real?
He wasn't the... again, he wasn't the creator. There was some other artists that did the moonwalk, like 50s, 40s maybe. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but to what you're saying, like,
I didn't know that.
Even then, you know, when MJ was alive, R.I.P., like, they were innovating other performers and other ideas that had already been done. So when you talk about original content or original ideas, it's almost like there isn't any. But what the best thing that we can do is pay homage, give credit where credit's due, but then at the same time, let's innovate it and make something almost of our own.
At the end of the day, there's still things that could be original to it.
Right.
That's why you grab it and make it your own. Because at the end of the day, Michael Jackson, you could even say he's the first person to beatbox. That boy in his music, I saw a documentary, not like real shit. Yeah. His documentary, it talked about how he was pretty much one of the first ever people to, like, make his own ad-libs, but, like, in beatbox form. Like, he's like, you feel me? Like, and it went with the music type shit. Right. Like, it so he still made it his own, the way he dressed. Who here dresses like him, or he was in a suit, he had his own glove. That literally was his trademark. Is the suit with the hat like this, his long hair, and his glove. You feel me? Like, he still made it his own. Yeah, he grabbed the moonwalk, but because he was unique in other ways, it kind of made him the face of the moonwalk instead of the person who ever created it. You feel me? Right. And stuff like that. Like, that goes with anything, bro. Anything. Really anything.
Yeah, like in all, dare I say, like all industries of art. All industries of entertainment, for real.
Music, with music. It's same thing with music. Music, that's why, like, music for example, rap, you could say started really in the 90s, 80s, even before, but it was different. And it started changing as generations went and went. Like the rap that we listen to now isn't the same as we listened to in the 90s, 80s, you feel me? It's way different. You feel me? But you know it's good music if it lasts that long. Because I be listening to 90s rap all the time. It's still fire in its own way. And then you have the rap now and stuff like that. You feel me? So it's like things change with time and generation. So it's like, yeah, like is there really anything original? So there's ideas, there's things that, you know, you grab from originality, make it your own and stuff like that. I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, it's tough to really come up with something and create it. You feel me? It's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. Even nowadays, it's still possible. People are still making things and creating a business off of it and stuff like that with ideas that, you know, no one has ever thought of. And you know what's crazy though? There's sometimes I feel like there's things that people do that people have probably thought of but never did it.
Yeah.
Because I've had ideas where I've thought about it and then I see someone else do it. No cap. Real shit. But, you know, point is that as long as you grabbed it and make it your own, that's all that matters. For real, for real.
So talking on like grabbing it and making your own, and speaking on where the name 2Latinos come from, like what would you say now that we're kind of like reviving it? Like what is the goal with 2Latinos? Like real talk.
So the goal, man, to keep it real, the goal is literally what we said earlier, is to impact, you know, bring out our Hispanic culture, you know, have people relate, because I know there's so many people in Latino culture that are going through probably similar things that we're going through, you know what I mean, living the regular Latino norm and trying to be different, trying to, you know, follow their dreams, but they don't know how to get past it, stuff like that. So really it's just to not only impact people in a positive way and stuff like that, but also like we also really just want to have fun, you know, doing content. Like we was doing it on my channel, and so really that's how we really came to it, is to have a channel where we can just do whatever the crap we want. We have our main niche and my main channel, which is my fitness, stuff like that. Then you have his music and stuff like that, which in the future hopefully we can use in the videos type. Yes sir, yes sir. But really it's just to have a just inspire, help people, give you guys a platform where you can watch, enjoy, smile, and if you're going through something, you can come to our channel, right, enjoy, watch it, forget about everything that's going on, and hopefully we can inspire you to follow your dreams or help you get through your bad times. For real, for real. It's really just that, really. Yeah. That's what I think. I don't know if you want to add to it, man.
And real talk, like, adding to that, like, having at least two people that you can relate to. Real talk. And then a big thing about the 2Latinos FL channel, the 2Latinos, is like, Brian is so creative and so am I. And it's like when you finally get to meet someone like that, like on the same wavelength as you, it's just like you gotta get it out. And one of the reasons why I told Brian is like we were both dealing with a lot of thoughts. It's almost like it's almost like a bubble. And there's so much going into that bubble, it's gonna burst. Yeah. If you literally don't do something with it, it's gonna burst. You know what I'm saying? And I just told him, I'm like, dude, why don't we just revive 2Latinos, and whatever dumb idea we have, whatever dumb idea that we have that we come up with, like
that we will have fun doing.
Like, why don't we just throw it on there?
Yeah, real. Not have some specific niche. It's literally just an account for us to have fun, and you guys have fun watching it. That's really what it is. Yeah. And just hopefully, same. I keep going back in circles, but it's the real. It's the real thing. It's what we want to do, and it's inspire, help people. You know, leave a legacy. Leave a legacy for our Hispanic community or Latino community. Really, you feel me? So
yeah.
That's what we want.
And then even like on a personal level, I feel like this is almost like a, y'all remember Good Luck Charlie? You remember Good Luck
Yeah,
Charlie?
I remember that.
How Teddy would be recording her.
That's how you know we getting old. That's how you know we
The OG vlogger, freaking
Facts.
Teddy.
Facts.
Teddy Duncan. Shout out to, I forgot her name. Anyways, this is almost like a video diary of like
Our journey.
Of our journey and all the phases and all the steps of like where we are, like
and life and stuff
like
that.
he's really trying. He's really working on his YouTube, which I'm so proud of him for. He's working on his TikTok. He's working on his Instagram. And even though like the analytics may say something like, you know, God is watching up there in the effort that he's putting in.
That too.
And then,
thank you for bringing that up. You feel me? We also want to bring, like, how do I say it? I want to emphasize God as well, because without God, none of this would be possible, in my opinion.
Right.
So I want to also be a channel that we can, you know, we're not gonna go like hardcore or nothing like that, but you know, mention him and kind of, you know, provide the, I don't know what the right words are, you feel me? But just basically be the light for God, you feel me? Or like, what is it that people say? I forgot what the word is, but it's like, we want to show God through us. Something like that. Yeah. But basically, you know, we want to emphasize him as well and stuff like that, because he's some, like, it's literally, he's part of our lives. Like, he's something that, like, he's really part of our lives. Like, we wouldn't be through anything that we've been through without him. So we're going to emphasize on that a lot too. We'll probably talk about him a lot too. Maybe we'll have segments for him too. You know, if you're not all about that or whatever, that's okay. You can skip through it or whatever. Yeah. Up to you, but we're going to be ourselves. We're going to be what we want to do. We're going to do what we want to do, talk about what we want to talk about, and just enjoy talking about it. So we want to also emphasize him for sure.
Yeah. And then again, like adding to the authenticity of like, we're not going to shy away from that. And going back to what I was saying was literally through Brian's hardships of like wanting to continue to do YouTube but not seeing the results, it honestly sparked something in me. Like, I was gonna do physical therapy, and Brian can tell you how much I would put into study, and then, you know what I'm saying, like be able to spend time with him and be like, bro, let's create.
We're not saying don't go to school. We're not saying it sucks. We're not saying PT sucks or anything like that. We're just talking about our journey and what we've realized with our journey and where we want to be at. If you want to do PT, do it. If that's your dream of being a PT, owning your own clinic, do it. You can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. But we figured out other dreams, bigger dreams that doesn't have to do with that. So that's why we kind of strayed away from it. You feel me? But if you want to do that, do it. You know, you got to go to school, do your thing. Because school at the end of the day is not bad. It's good for connections. It's good to meet people. And it's a good way to, you know, enjoy life a little bit or whatever and all that stuff. If, you know, it's not too expensive for you. And, you know, luckily for me, I got it paid for my bachelor's and stuff like that. But, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want y'all thinking that we hate school or whatever and all that stuff. You know, it's just, at least for me, it's not that I hate school. It's just not for me. It really isn't for me. So I'm just working hard to finish what I started, get it done, and then lock in on this content and just go from there. But
I mean,
enough that. Like, but keep explaining you.
I mean, one of the biggest testaments to that is literally, had he not went to school, had I not went to school, we would have never met each other.
Never.
Real talk.
Never.
But
never.
Yeah, I mean, you played a role in my story to start doing music. And again, like, God, honestly, because otherwise, I was just on YouTube, not doom scrolling. That's a new thingy. But yeah, I was basically on YouTube, just doing whatever. And this beat came up on my page. And long story short, I was like, dude, I always wanted to do music. And back then, when I was a teenager, and I wanted to do it with like the licensing and everything, like I didn't have money. Fast forward, I have money, and so I was like, let's do it. And this guy was already doing it, living his, essentially living your dream. Because
Really? Yeah.
living
Kind
your
of
dream
figuring
is
it
just
out,
doing it. Yeah, just doing it is a part of the dream, part of the journey,
Yeah.
part of the hike. But loving the game, so I'm there right alongside with him, pursuing my love for the game, which is in music for real.
Facts, man. And it's just crazy to think how like we literally like push each other for better. It's crazy how it works. Like he pushed me to follow my dream, and then him seeing me following my dreams helped him push him for his dream and stuff like that. So it's just cool. And hopefully we can be those people to help you, push you to go follow your dreams, man. Because if you're not following your dreams, I don't know what you're doing, man. Like, that's the only way you're going to be happy, is really following your dreams and doing what you enjoy doing and finding your passion, man. If you want to be a doctor, go be a doctor, man. Be the best doctor you can be, man. You feel me? Make your people proud. If you want to do YouTube, do YouTube. Do YouTube. Who's going to stop you? The only person who's going to stop you is you. That's it. That's it. If you want to do acting, go do acting. Do what you got to do it. Because if you really want it, you're going to do it. And we won't talk about that a little bit later when we close out. But yeah, I just want to put that, man. I'm just super passionate about it, man. Like, I hate seeing people not following dreams, especially when they have the talent and the skill. When I see people have the skill and the talent and they don't go for it, they don't do it because of this or that, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad.
I mean, and again, like, shout out to Brian, like, while he was already stepping into his calling, stepping into his dream of like doing YouTube, and I was still focused on my books and focused on physical therapy, he wouldn't knock me. He wouldn't knock me. He'd be like, bro, you're a dumbass for still trying to do PTE. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should go live something out. But I mean, again, like, that's a true testament to, if that's what your calling is, to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, to be a nurse, to work for the city, so on and so forth, like, go for it.
Yeah.
But it just so happens, like, another thing me and Brian relate to is we want to help people.
Exactly. 100%.
But at the same time, it's like,
but in a bigger aspect.
No disrespect to physical therapy, but it's like, I want to help more people than just the people in the clinic.
Yeah,
more
and
people
also
in the hospital.
A big impact too is the money. Like, we're not financially there, and I don't want to be in debt and stuff like that. But that's not the first thing I think about when it comes to this content creating and stuff like that. The main thing is the helping people. And to put it into other words as well, how I think about it is, I want to help people, right? But I don't want to stay in, like you said, in just the community. Nah, I want to impact in a bigger aspect, way bigger aspect. Like, instead of me impacting people in a little PT clinic where people come in, boom, 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 they do their thing, and I see them all the time, why not the whole world? Because YouTube, you could watch a video in freaking Africa and in Russia and in freaking Spain, all that, like, around the world. But I'm not going to have, like, my clinic can't freaking travel, right? So, like, imagine the aspect of people I can help inspire and motivate and help doing this than that. That's how I think of it. That's how I look at it. It's just helping people in a bigger aspect, greater aspect. And, yeah, just changing the world, really. That's how I look at it, bro. That's really how I see it, and which is why I chose this career, this path. Because obviously the money and the financial freedom and stuff like that is a bonus. To me, that's just a bonus. Because for me, what draws me to it is the creating, the impact I can make, and the I just had it. What's the word? Is man. Just that, really, the impact, the love I have for it, and I forgot. I really forgot. It was another word I was gonna say. And
the grind, the love for it,
the grind. Nah, you good. Continue. It's just just basically all that stuff. Really, it's not the money. It's just the amount of impact I could do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. There's like honestly, like, you know, keeping it real, like, I stress about thinking about how I'm gonna help people. I literally stress about, there's so many ways that you can help people. You can make them a meal. You could take them the meal. You could, you know what I'm saying, like, prep them the meal, so on and so forth. when I think about creating and when I think about, you know what I'm saying, like reaching out, you know what I'm saying, like working on this podcast, talking and speaking all these positive things, it's like, this doesn't stress me out. This is how I want to help people. And I think that's just like a powerful thing to be able to accept and to be able to live with, really.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say one other thing, bro. Damn, it's something I always say when it comes to doing the content. The lifestyle. That's what I was looking for. Is also the lifestyle you have. Is being able to do whatever you want. I could go travel. I could literally like, I don't know. It's just fun. I not only do I have to stick with doing YouTube, but I could stream. I could, just do all that stuff. The lifestyle, the amount of connections, the opportunities you get to connect with people, meet people, and stuff like that. And just it's just really the lifestyle. It's what I love. It's what I enjoy of it. It's what I, want to get to. You feel me? Like, that's really what I look at. It's not, the money is probably the last thing I looked at. That is just the extra and the benefit of doing it. And it'll allow me to support my people and support my future family and just support the community, really, because I want to put that back into y'all for sure, because without y'all, I wouldn't be able to reach where I want to reach and more. You feel me? So I want to use that to put back into y'all and all that stuff, not just for me and my family, but for y'all. Obviously, I got to think about my family first, but 100% I'm putting it back into y'all whenever I can in the future, for sure. You feel me?
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm passionate for real. So, we're back. Sorry that it cut out again. I do still have memory on the car and all that stuff. It's just that I guess when recording, it only lets me record 30 minutes with constantly without stopping. So it kind of stops the recording after 30 minutes. So yeah, we've been at this for a minute, but
if any videographer knows why that is and can give us advice,
facts,
comment.
But yeah, I have to figure out, because I literally have 4 hours on this memory card. So yeah, we just have to do with what we got. You feel me? We're just starting. We're learning, and it's part of the journey. And it doesn't make me mad. That's the funny part. For some people, it makes them mad. But like with editing, for example. Talking about editing, bro. Yeah. When I edit, there's things that frustrate me or whatever, but when I get it done, it makes me so happy. And he's seen me edit before, and he even said to himself, like, I don't know how you do it, bro.
Yeah, no,
that crap would make me mad.
I want to be able to do that.
Like, it's funny. But that's why I'm the editor, so it don't matter. Anyways, back to what we was saying.
Yeah.
I was just basically saying how, that's basically my goal with all the content and stuff like that. I don't know what you were saying before it cut out.
Basically with everything that we've kind of gone over in this first episode, I kind of just wanted to leave like a food for thought, kind of like a spiritual nourishment. And I just kind of wanted to use this quote. I heard it from Michael Jordan. I don't know if it's true, because when I would look it up, like some hockey guy would, come up for it. But I just kind of wanted to leave y'all with, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And that isn't something hard to, to remember, or even something to forget. And it just kind of sits with you, because for those overthinkers, myself included, like, if you failing, or if the thought of the worst outcome just comes to mind first, think about the probability. Like, us creating this YouTube channel, for example, maybe we don't even get 1 subscriber. Maybe we could get 1 million. But the truth and the fact of the matter is, we will never know if we never even create this video, and if we never even upload this video.
That's
so I just kind of want to leave y'all with that for this first episode on my end, and then Brian's gonna go into something. But you miss, or what was it? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Yo, so just shoot them, bro. Shoot it. shoot those shots, man. And
Yeah.
that
that leap of
resonates with
faith.
me too, cause like if you don't do it, you don't know if it works for you or not. You don't know if it works for you or not if you don't do it. So you just gotta keep doing it and keep grinding and just literally have faith in God and trust in God and have Him close to you, have that relationship with Him, and everything will play out for sure.
And again, like real talk, a lot of things go into it. Like take that leap of faith, have courage, be brave. Even if you're afraid, be brave. Go for it. Why not?
Sometimes fear stops people from reaching over that wall and reaching those dreams or that thing that they needed in order to live happy and enjoy life and live those dreams. Like, it's crazy. Like, a perfect example is this. When I was looking for a new job, I almost didn't apply because I was scared, because it had to do with kids. All right, it had to do with, like, when I read it, it sounded like I had to take care of kids or whatever. Like, I didn't know how I would handle kids. You feel me? Like, I just didn't know how I would do with kids and stuff like that. You feel me? But I said, freak it. Like, it's soccer. It's all these things that are cool. It sounds really good, and the scheduling is good with my school and all that stuff. So like, I just gotta do it. Like, I can't just not do it because of this. And you never know how it goes. And man, I think that was the best decision I've ever made, man. Like, I met good people. I met one of my best friends now as well, that you've seen. If you go to my my other channel, my Brown So Fly channel, his name is Anthony. That boy, he's one of my best friends for sure. And I met him through work, really. And I would have never met him if it wasn't for me getting over that fear of how to deal with kids and stuff like that. And applying to the job. If I wouldn't apply to that job, I wouldn't have the connections I have now. You feel me? So that's a perfect example of, you gotta, when you feel fear, that's when you gotta do it. All right? That's when you gotta do it. You feel me? Because if it wasn't for me getting past that fear of that, like, and at the end of the day, it's really not that bad. Like, I didn't know I had the patience for kids like I thought I did. You know, doing this job, like, it's one of the best jobs I've had, really, and I enjoy doing it for sure, but not long term. This is what I want to do long term. You know what I mean? But for now, like, it's something I enjoy doing for sure. You know, coaching those kids, leaving an impact in those kids for sure through soccer, which is a sport that I love a lot. You feel me? But yeah, that's just kind of like my take on his quote and what he was trying to say for sure. Right. Like, just take those shots, man. Take those shots. But for me, the quote I want to leave with y'all is something a quote that has been resonating with me for a little minute now, throughout these past weeks and just trying to do this content stuff and figuring myself out with these content. So this is the most recent quote that, like, I've thought about, and this is why we kind of pushed to do this as well. Like, you know, do this, you know, start this channel for real, and continue grinding on my YouTube and stuff and him and his music. So the quote goes, "If you want it that bad, you would do anything to get it, anything." And if you think about it, yeah, if you want something so bad, you would literally do whatever it takes to get to it. And that crap hit me hard, because there's times where I get in my head and stuff like that with the YouTube and doubting myself and stuff like that, like just mental blocks. But when I think about that, I'm like, if I really want to have a career in YouTube and really do this, I will not let anything stop me. Not my family, not my friends, not school, nothing. Which is why I low-key started it a long time ago, the beginning of my school career with college, because I found out I wanted to do it, and I knew nothing would stop me. You know, I've gone through, I don't know how to say it, trials and tribulations. I've gone through highs and lows, but I've learned so much more than if I would have started now. You feel me? So I don't regret it at all. Yeah, it's been taking me longer to kind of find my foot, find my path, but I'm doing it. Like, it's crazy to think about it. If I would have started right now, I wouldn't be where I'm at. You feel me? I'd be literally starting from zero. Yeah. So if you think about it, like if you really want it, you're gonna do anything for it. So that's what helps me push and do what I gotta do. You feel me? Bring the camera out, vlog it. Like I ain't gonna let nobody, what people think about me, stop me from doing what I want to do. You feel me? So it's like it's just, if you want it that bad, if it's something you're really passionate about and you want to do it, you ain't letting nothing stop you. Nothing. Because if something stops you from doing what you want to do, you don't want it that bad. You really don't. So that's a quote that I want to leave for y'all to think about, and you know, use it for your dreams and your stuff like that. Like if you really want it, you gonna do anything for it, for real. So
yeah, if I can add to that, like talking about like family and friends and like loved ones for real, it can be hard for some people to kind of make them understand or kind of guide them to understand. And it really, again, like it takes a circle. It really takes a circle, or it really takes some other close loved ones to really help you along that journey. Kind of like what Brian and I were talking about, like when he's feeling down, I'm there to uplift him as a brother, and vice versa. Like if I'm in that mental block, or I'm in that just in my head for so long, he's just gonna pull me out and be like, what are you doing? Like, let's, you know what I'm saying, let's get to it, let's talk about it, let's get to it, let's relate, you know what I'm saying, and let's just get back to it.
that's what's just amazing about our journey, is the fact that like it's just crazy. It's cool. I almost get goosebumps thinking about it. Is the fact that like, if I didn't have this dude throughout my journey, like I don't know where I would be for real. Cause we literally push each other. Like these are the people you need to have in your life. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Not those people that bring you down. Not those people that don't care. Not the people that you know what I mean? Like tell you not to do something because they think it's No, they're not living the dream that you want. They're not doing it. They're just average. They're just, you know what I mean? So it's amazing how having people for real that fuck with you, that support you, that push you, how it can change. It can change your mindset. It can change your life. It really can do a lot for real, because it's crazy. So that's what helps us. Like, that's why they always say, and I fuck with this. I fuck with it a lot. Another quote is that if you need to be with people that are at your level and want to be at the same level as you, or be with people that are your level already. Obviously, the people that are at the level I want to be at, I can't talk to them. It's gonna be hard to reach them. You feel me? Like, so why not find someone that like literally has the same dreams, has the same, same mindset, and really wants to push hard to reach their dreams and go far and stuff like that, and just help each other out. That's how it is, man. It really helps a lot. So if y'all have that person, if y'all found that person, keep it tight, lock it in, and go do it. You got it. You feel me? Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing stop you guys. You feel me? Like, that's really how it is. It's crazy. And it's beautiful. It's honestly, really just beautiful, for real.
Another quote that comes to mind, you know how much I love Steve Harvey too.
Yeah,
his journey is amazing too. Like he has a great testimony. Like one of the quotes one of the things that he has said is like, you want to kill big dreams, tell a small-minded person, right? And when this guy tells me about his dreams, and when I tell him about my dreams, like, we're not blowing smoke up each other's, you know what I'm saying, ass. We're not lying to each other. It's literally like, when he tells me about what he wants to do, in my head, I'm just like, dude, I can see that.
Yeah.
Let's, if you can't do it alone, then let's do it together. How can I help you? You feel me? And vice versa. Like, I tell him about my dreams, and he doesn't look at me like I'm stupid, or he doesn't look at me like I'm crazy. Like, he's not there to weigh me down and be like, bro, can you just live an average life? Stop trying to be different. Stop going away, from the path that was already set. Just be average. Yeah.
And when we need to be real, we're real. That's what's important about a relationship, is no yes man, no someone who's gonna just say what you need to hear, right? Or say what you want to hear. That's what I meant. Say what you want to hear. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear, based off their perspective and their opinions and stuff like that. So we keep it real. That's the most important thing in a friendship for sure. And in any relationship is keeping it real and having good communication. So I always try to keep it real with him, and he always tries to keep it real with me. But we never keep it real by bringing each other down. You feel me? We keep it real by giving our opinions, but also supporting at the same time. And then you just take with what you hear. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's really how it is. That's how it is. It is. That's how it is in the 2Latino family, baby. You feel me? But yeah, I think that's all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this first episode. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. I had fun. I can't wait to do more. But yeah, like that's the first podcast episode of the 2LatinoFL channel, baby. So stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for other types of content. We just gonna go crazy on this. This is gonna be just a channel we have fun with. So we probably have a soccer one coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, just stay tuned for any other 2 Latino adventures type.
Fact.
Just two Florida boys trying to make it. You feel me? Two Florida boys trying to make it and just have fun, enjoy the world, enjoy just enjoy life how it needs to be enjoyed, man. So.
And honestly, like, if this whole time of this podcast just sounded like complete crap and it just sounded like two dumb dudes saying dumb things, the hope is you at least smile.
Yeah.
Like, leave this with a smile.
Or you take at least one thing in. You don't have to take everything because it might be a lot, but I hope you took at least one thing in, or at least you smiled, man. Facts. I hope we at least made you happy with our stupidness and clumsiness and my specialness and this dude's, I don't know, his weirdness, I don't fucking know.
Amazingness.
Yeah, okay. Nah, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's all. You feel me? Just stay tuned, and we appreciate you. We love you, and I'm excited for this journey. So we'll see y'all when we see y'all, man. 2 Latino out.
2 Latino.